Hey everybody, it's Alex here, and on today's episode of the YaBonks Show Live, I've got a fun show for you tonight. I did not do a show last Friday. If you remember, I made an announcement in the Discord server that we had family visiting for the last 2 weeks. It was awesome. I hadn't seen my mom in a couple years in person, so it was really nice to catch up with my mom and see a lot of family. And we've got a lot of updates for you about the animal sanctuary, which, as you know, is Karma Farm Sanctuary. Check us out on all the social media platforms. We're a 501c3 nonprofit charity organization in the state of Florida in the United States. Got a whole bunch of updates about that that I'm sure you guys are excited to hear about. I've also got some videos and pictures of the animals as well. Really exciting stuff. Also, a lot of crazy DeFi and crypto things have been happening. If you hadn't heard, the Bitcoin price is like $36,000, almost $37,000 right now, which is amazing. And this is just a taste of what's to come in this next bull cycle. Things are just getting started. The halving is coming in March or April. So we've got about 6 more months before things start really getting crazy. So right now is the time that we are positioning ourselves for that next run. And yeah, I've got a lot of interesting things going on with the whole bodybuilding community stuff that I'm sure some of you have been following on different social media platforms. Been doing a lot of interviews with bodybuilders and things like that as I've been on my weight loss journey, getting back in shape. That's been a lot of fun. I'm actually meeting up with a bodybuilder that is very popular this weekend on Sunday to do an event together to raise donations for animal rescues and animal sanctuaries in Florida. So if you're in the Tampa area this Sunday, reach out to me and meet up with us. We're going to be doing an event in Tampa. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to be out there meeting people in person. So really exciting stuff to see how this whole community has grown over the past 2 years, where now I'm meeting people in person at events. So really, really crazy and exciting things how far this has come. Good to see everybody in the audience. I see we've got Serenity and Chris Cruz and Ben in the house. How are you guys? Happy Friday, Serenity. Good to see you here, buddy. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to Serenity's channel, Down Home Crypto with Serenity. Amazing channel, amazing guy. And check out Chris Cruz live as well. He's also a fellow YouTuber. Great YouTube channel. Go check him out. We got Ben Damon. What's up, man? Good to see you. And Freaky Friday Serenity Show comes on live after this one tonight. So make sure to go check that out. So yeah, where should we start? So much going on. I know I just threw a lot at you real quick, but we got a lot of things going on here at the sanctuary. I actually hurt my neck pretty bad about 5 days ago, and I could barely move my head for the past like 4 or 5 days. I've been moving like this. I can hardly sleep because it hurts so bad. I don't know what I did. I was either lifting or working on the farm, and then a couple hours later, my whole neck just like tensed up, and like I think I strained something in my neck real bad. But it's almost healed, so I'm going to be getting back to the weights and everything, and getting back to doing more manual labor outside. I got a lot of trenches to dig coming up here. That's exciting sanctuary stuff. But no, here, I'll give you some of the animal updates. I know a lot of you come here just for that. So the 2 chicks that we rescued that a lot of you have been following, Freya and Karuna, the special needs chicks. Karuna has the one eye only, and Freya has a bad leg, so she kind of hops around. And they're growing up so fast. And we're working right now on mobility aids for Freya. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm going to show you what that looks like. One moment. It is right here. Okay. All right, there we go.
What have you done?
Okay, look, honey. Look, you might actually like it if you try it.
All right.
It's a madhouse over here. It's a madhouse.
Look it, honey.
Wow.
She doesn't. time.
She's like falling asleep.
Is that okay?
She looks relaxed. Is her other leg supposed to come through?
Yeah. It's through.
Okay.
She's just... Oh. I see. I see what she's doing. You're cheating. You're cheating. There you go. See, this is supposed to help you. It's supposed to help you hold yourself up. How's that? She's ready for her zip line.
She actually was really comfortable.
Good girl.
Aw, she started falling asleep. She's really comfy.
Look at that beautiful bird. She's such a sweet girl. Freya really is.
Not so bad. You just need to grow a lot. You just need to grow. Yeah.
That's Kelly, by the way, for those who don't know.
Put you down.
That's my wife Kelly, and that's my mom Kathy.
She tolerated this much better than the bag.
Probably like the kids when you drop them in the locker.
And
Yeah.
this is when we do chicken time at night with the chickens. So before bed, we take them out, we socialize them for about an hour while we do office work and things like that. Or sometimes we have dinner with them. So yeah, those are the chickens, and that's the mobility aid harness for Freya. Thank you to Freya's godmother Agata, who has sponsored Freya and is helping us with some of that stuff. So what you saw there actually is a video that goes out to some of our like Patreon subscribers at Karma Farm Sanctuary. So if any of you guys want to check out Karma Farm Sanctuary on Patreon, you can support us there as well. Any monthly donation you make. So Patreon's awesome. You can donate $10 a month, $5 a month, or $1 a month, $50 a month, $100 a month, whatever you're comfortable with. And whatever you do, you end up getting the same exclusive Animal Sanctuary content that we provide, and it helps to helps us with the animals, and it's tax deductible and everything because we are a 501c3. So thank you, Agata, for being Freya's godmother and helping us support her and come up with ideas to help her be more mobile. So we're going to have zip lines all over the house. She's going to have that little harness, and she's going to have her one leg so she can hop on the zip line all over the house. That's the plan. So we're getting her used to that. She's very friendly. She loves to be held. She always wants to be held against your body. And Karuna, she's a little more wild, but she also just wants to snuggle up on you. And like, she loves to sit on my arm like a parrot. If you guys saw that one picture I posted where I'm flexing my biceps and Karuna's just sitting on my bicep peak, just chilling there. She loves to do that stuff. So those are the chicks. They're doing really great. I've got one more picture actually to show you of the chicks. And here is Karuna. All right, there you go. So here's Karuna on her one of her toys here. It's kind of like a rope bridge, and she likes to climb all over it. So they've got a cool little house we've put together for them. Now we are quickly going to have to build a space for them outside, and it's comes so fast. They're growing incredibly fast. So we're gonna have to come up with a space for those two that's fully protected and covered, because they are special needs and vulnerable. They really cannot defend themselves from fire ants or hawks or dogs or birds, you name it. So we're going to have to come up with something quick for them as they keep growing. We've got a couple more weeks left before that point. Eventually, Freya is going to be an indoor bird because without the use of both her legs, she is vulnerable to fire ants here in Florida. And if she can't get away fast enough from a swarm of fire ants, it could be terrible. So we have to be considerate of those situations. So Freya might be an indoor bird with supervised outdoor time each day, which is fine. Now, let me see. We've got Ike. Ike, our dachshund here, the our beautiful boy. He is now on calcium lowering medicine because he has the hypercalcemia, and he is now stable. And he's got somewhat of an appetite. He's not eating the best, but we're coming up with ways to keep him eating. He seems happy and comfortable though. He's running around still, even with his his spine issues. He's still running. So he's a good boy. He's on the calcium lowering meds though, and we're going to keep monitoring that. We take him to the vet every week to get his blood tested to make sure that is still in range. It's out of range actually, but to make sure it's not crazy out of range that some other intervention is needed. And then the duck situation with Hermione. If you remember, Hermione was having issues, and we took her to the vet, and she was diagnosed with reproductive cancer, which unfortunately is very common for different breeds of birds that have been domesticated through selective breeding to lay an extravagant amount of eggs, more so than they ever would naturally. So most chickens and ducks that are out there that need rescued, that like if you go to Tractor Supply or some other farm store and you buy the little baby ducks or chickens, if you raise them, they are breeds that have been bred to lay like almost an egg a day, which is absurd. It wreaks havoc on their bodies, totally destroys them in just a couple years. 99% of them get reproductive cancer by the age of 3 years old. So something to keep in mind if you get birds for eggs. You will be dealing with that, and it's a nightmare. It really is. So we deal with that all the time, rescuing chickens and waterfowl, because a lot of the birds out there that end up in these like bad situations come from small farms or even factory farms where we've seen some ugly situations. Anyway, I won't get into the nitty gritty stuff, but so Hermione has reproductive cancer, and there are limited treatment options for this. So she is on palliative care now, and that just means we're going to do everything we can to keep her as healthy and comfortable as possible for the remainder of her life. And she's still getting around, being happy, eating with her friends. So, she's doing good given the circumstances. And I'll share a little video of her with you now. This is Duck World. It's chaos. Oh, and this is them painting. So these are the ducks, and they are painting a masterpiece right now, very skillfully. And yeah, so we also sell animal artwork to raise donations for the sanctuary. If you would like to get a beautiful piece of art like this, done by the ducks, like you just saw, check us out on Patreon at Karma Farm Sanctuary. So we sell these to our supporters, and if you make a donation of a certain amount, we will have one of these beautiful pieces of art commissioned for you by the animal of your choice. And as you saw there, our 6 ducks in the large duck flock we have painted this beautiful picture here. Almost looks like a sunrise. And yeah, people have been loving that. Our supporters of the sanctuary have really been loving this idea and these paintings. So, and here's Hermione, by the way, hanging out with her friends. So you can see she's got kind of a bigger belly, and that's from the cancer, but she's hanging in there. She's doing good. And yeah, so those are the animal health updates. And yeah, so with all the visitors we had over the past couple weeks, we have had a lot of excitement for the animals, which is good. It's great for them to see other people all the time, because we do tours, but by appointment only. So with them having 2 to 4 other people here around the clock really helps the animals get more socialized, which is great for them, especially in an animal sanctuary environment. So those are the animal sanctuary updates. And thanks, guys. Serenity said duck painting is freaking awesome. Thanks, man. I think so too. And Bartosh said, boom, baby. I love it. So yeah, those are the Animal Sanctuary updates. Now I want to talk about some DeFi projects here. I don't know if you guys saw the big news with MDB, but there have been some really big changes with MDB that I think you all should know about if you don't already. It caught me off guard today, and I'm still kind of gathering info because I have a significant position in MDB, as you know. So MDB is now merging with Foxify. Okay, Foxify is their like futures binary options type trading platform, and they're completely merging it. So if you have MDB tokens, apparently they took a snapshot yesterday of everybody's tokens and will be setting a price for what those tokens are worth, and then airdropping everybody some kind of a Foxify equivalent token at a certain price. And that's about as much as I know. Now, if you go check out their Discord server, the announcements channel has specific instructions for what to do if you have tokens in there. Now, make sure to double check this before you go and do anything. But from what I understood with my position in the MDB/BNB LP pair farm, I harvested my rewards. Then I withdrew my LP tokens. Then I went over to PancakeSwap and I broke apart my LP tokens, just a 50-50 split right down the middle. And I did nothing with my MDB tokens. Don't sell them yet, I guess. So now I have all my MDB stacked up as just raw MDB. I took my BNB from the BNB pair. I'm going to reinvest that in something else later. But now I'm just waiting to find out what happens next with all my MDB tokens. And I'm going to verify that the amount of MDB tokens they snapshot yesterday, because they snapshot stuff in an LP pair and everything. So I want to make sure that the amount of MDB tokens I have now matches up to whatever they snapshot. And then I'll verify that the Foxify tokens or position that I receive is correct. Okay. So if you're in MDB, guys, make sure to go read those announcements. It's very important, and it happened very fast. I did not see this coming. It happened within like a day or two. Caught me off guard today. I had a bunch of DMs about it from community members. So thank you everybody who reached out to me about that, because that one, when things happen fast, it always shakes me up a bit in DeFi. I'm like, oh man, what's happening? But apparently it seems like it's part of a plan they have, because they, I guess, are going full bore with Foxify and just are going to roll MDB right up into it, I guess. So go check that out. I haven't listened to the recent AMA. I think they probably had one today on their Friday AMA. I'll have to catch up on that later tonight just to make sure I know what I'm doing and that I haven't messed anything up. I saw people in their Discord server saying, oh no, I transferred my tokens and got hit with an extra tax because they were taxing people an extra 30% or something to make sure they didn't do stuff like that. And some people were getting hit with it. It was a mess, it seemed like, but I guess things are calming down a little bit over there. Yeah, so that one shook me up a bit today. MDB craziness. Yeah. Hey, we got Triple Moon in the house. What's up, Moon? Triple Moon saying, hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're doing well too, Moon. Good to see you here. Everybody go check out Triple Moon Goddess on YouTube, by the way. She is a tarot card reader on YouTube, and her videos are fascinating to me. So she's a very nice person. Go check her out. All right, let's see. So the MDB news. Go check that out. If you have a position there, make sure you know what you're doing. And I'm going to try to figure out what's going to happen with those. Like, I have a bunch of NFTs there, and I think they're also converting those NFTs to some equivalent dollar amount in Foxify position. Okay, so I don't know what that means for my Phoenix Fire NFT or my 9 Sentinel Squadron NFTs, which haven't been performing as well as I would have liked, unfortunately, because I I got a whole bunch of those. So I don't know what's going to happen to those in this transition. We'll find out soon, I guess. All right. Next, let's see. Monopoly started paying out. They're paying out weekly now, you guys. So if you guys got in Monopoly, I got 2 of those NFTs, and I've gotten 3 payouts already from Monopoly, which is nuts. So they're like a Bitcoin mining project in Dubai. If you didn't see my AMA with Monopoly yet, go watch it. And I think the NFTs, I think they're done minting them. So I was even looking after I checked my Bitcoin wallet, and I'm like, holy crap, I got 3 payments from them already, and that were between like 10 or 15 bucks a payment a week. And I have 2 of them. I have 2 of their NFTs. Blew my mind. I'm like, holy crap, that's performing way better than I expected. So that's super cool. Great job, Monopoly. Like coming through like that. I was even looking today. I'm like, can I get more of those NFTs? But I think they're done selling them. So I'll have to look into that or reach out to their team to see if they're doing anything like that. But yeah, if these payouts keep going like this, that's incredible. Really, really exciting stuff there for Monopoly holders, including myself. Also, fraction mining is it has been paying out as well every month now. So my Bitcoin is stacking up nicely from just those 2 Bitcoin mining projects, and that's really exciting to me. So my camera is bugging out a little bit. So if I am glitching on you guys, it's because it is so hot here in Florida right now that my computer is overheating. I've even got fans on it and stuff. It's just so hot down here. Nice problem to have, right now in November. I love the heat. So, yeah. All right, let's see. So, yeah, Monopoly's paying out, which is awesome. And so is fraction mining, which is amazing. And I was just talking with the fraction mining team today. I was talking to Alexander Bannister, aka Tactical Investing on YouTube. Go subscribe to his channel. He's a huge YouTuber in the crypto space, and he's leading fraction mining. And they've been paying out the last 2 months, maybe 3 now. That's been great. So my Bitcoin NFTs from them have been paying out nicely. And I'm planning on doing another AMA with them at some point when I can get them scheduled on my calendar. I've got a whole bunch of like interviews and live streams that I've already got lined up all across the board with different things have been crazy, you guys. So more so than just the YouTube and crypto stuff. Like I'm doing all these like interviews and live streams now with like the animal rescue and animal sanctuary communities. Companies that are supporting animal sanctuaries. I'm doing all sorts of interesting things like that. So my calendar's been crazy across all these different social media platforms. But on YouTube specifically, I will have another DeFi AMA with fraction mining coming up soon. I'm going to try to get that scheduled on the books as soon as I can, because so much has happened that I've been meaning to really dive deep into, because they've been just knocking it out with development, knocking it out of the park with development, software-wise, with their dashboard and all that stuff, their payment distribution systems, as well as their actual mining facilities in Texas and now Canada. They've got so much going on. I really want to dive into every single detail with you guys to get an update. It's been about a year since my last AMA with them, and they've come so far. And they're paying out now, and they have Bitcoin mining, Cadena mining, Caspa mining. They got a whole bunch of awesome stuff going on. So I want to bring Alex back on as soon as I can. All right, then those are like the big DeFi updates that I wanted to give on my positions. Let's see, what else have I been messing with? My other positions, I'm just kind of holding and stacking up Bitcoin, BNB, Matic, Ethereum here and there when I can. And that's basically my strategy right now. I've got some other companies right now I'm vetting to see if I can bring them onto my channel. You guys know how intensive my process is, so I won't even say their names until they've made it through that process. But yeah, I'm going through a bunch of that as usual, and yeah, people are excited right now with the bull market coming up soon. I mean, less than 6 months to go before things pop off again. Not financial advice or whatever. Anything could happen. We could have a black swan or something, but historically, based on the patterns of the bull bear cycles with the Bitcoin happening March and April, 180 days or less, and it's happening again. All right, most likely. So a lot of companies are excited. A lot of people are trying to start projects right now. They're reaching out to me, trying to get on my channel, and I have to be very selective with that stuff, as you know. And I've got a bunch of people asking me lately if I'm going to start a project or if I want to start a project with them. And I'm just like, I do not have time for that right now. I would love to, but I am all in on this YouTube channel, the Animal Sanctuary, this giant social media marketing platform I've put together, our community. And that's my main focus right now. So I'm not going to be launching a project right now. If things get crazy enough in the bull market, who knows? Maybe I'll start something for charity for like the Animal Sanctuary. But other than that, I don't know. So I'll keep you posted though. I'll let you guys know if I change my mind on that. And thanks, Moon. Moon said she loves the animal rescue stuff. She also said she was a huge supporter of MDB from the beginning and had thousands of dollars in it, but it seemed like they were only focusing on Foxify. So I actually removed my position over the last month. I'm guessing she means there over the last month. Yeah, I noticed that too. They've been focusing mainly on the Foxify stuff, and I'm not really too much into binary options trading. So, but I've just been holding because I was hoping that Foxify would pump up the MDB price like they were planning. But this merger, man, I don't know. Let's fingers crossed it goes well, right? Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's Trista. All right, you guys. So Trista and Triple Moon, they both have purple YouTube profile pics, and their names all start the same 3 letters. So that was Trista saying that about MDB, not Moon. Okay, so thanks, Trista, for giving us an update on your experience there. And I have a similar experience there myself, but I kept holding, and I'm going to keep holding because at this point I don't really have an option. I'm kind of stuck here to see what they do, putting me into a Foxify position now. So we'll see. You know, I've always liked Danny. We've always gotten along well. So you know, I trust he'll do his best with this, and hopefully the holders here will benefit. Yeah, I also saw some Foxify investors saying they're mad about it because they're like, all these MDB people getting in at a cheaper price in a Foxify, blah, 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 going to dilute us a little bit or something, and thought that was interesting too. So, hey, DeFi said, what's going on? 6:30, boy. LOL. Yes, 6:30 on the dot. You know me. Always right on time. I was not so bad today. I was like 6:33. That's early for me. So yeah, I'll take that as a win. And Moon says she hates being stuck. Yes, me too. That's like the worst thing in DeFi, is to be stuck in a position with no way to get out. It happens far too often than I would like. I am stuck in a few positions, and that's kind of the risk we take out here when we trust you know, these small, like, nano cap crypto project teams to manage our funds and stuff like that. Yeah. All right, so what else? I guess we've got a giveaway to do here soon. So if you're watching, I'm going to put it up on the screen. I'm going to make a question for you. Let me see. Secret question. And if you answer the secret question, I'll enter you into the giveaway. We did that one last time. Let's see. All right. What is your favorite movie? All right. So the giveaway secret question is, what is your favorite movie? Okay. And let's see. What is your favorite? All right. Sorry. Thought I heard my phone. All right. Here we go. So let me know what your favorite movie is, and I'll add you to the giveaway. And also, anybody who's a member of the YaBonks club in the Discord server, you're already added on to the giveaway list. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Moon said, Chucky in the house, referencing DeFi. I love it, you guys. I love it. And then Moon said, being trapped, looking for an exit. Yeah, I know all about that. That's something you learn on the DeFi streets. Part of the DeFi tuition we all pay out here is we learn the ropes of how things go sometimes. And that's why you never want to overinvest. You always want to diversify and have and not have all your eggs in one basket. So if that happens to that one basket, then you're gonna be salty about it. DeFi said, stuck in surprise vesting is great. Yeah, right. I love it too. I love being stuck in surprise vesting as well, DeFi, especially where part of the vesting is a question mark. Just undefined. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, that's no fun for anybody. All right, Moon said Sky Captain. Okay, interesting. Triple Moon Goddess. You are on the list for the giveaway. And Bartosh said the hunt for Red October. What's up, Bartosh? And he said one ping only. And Serenity said, so many to choose from. Fifth Element. Triple Moon, Fifth Element for sure. I love the movie The Fifth Element. I swear that movie was made for watching while in altered states of consciousness. All right, that's all I'm going to say. I haven't done that in like 10 plus years, but that movie is something else, okay? Really is. It's mind-blowing. Let's see. So many favorite movies. Yes, me too. I have a lot of favorite movies. Ben Damon said The Matrix, classic. Matrix. I would say Matrix is one of my favorite movies too. DeFi said, damn, I don't have a favorite movie. Interesting. Now, if I ask Dave what his favorite metal band is, he might have a different response. He would probably say, too many to choose from. Serenity said, Big Bada Boom. Moon said, the DeFi Hood. That's this movie you're watching right now. This is the DeFi Hood, all right? We're on the streets of DeFi. Welcome to the hood. Watch out for that guy and those guys over there. They're going to steal your money. That guy might have something you can flip. I don't know, but always watch your back out here. All right, know who to trust. Have informants everywhere. Have people telling you what's going on as much as possible. And the DeFi streets, the DeFi Hood, Moon. I love it. Coming to you this fall on the YaBonks Show. Serenity said the Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim. Yeah, man. That's an interesting choice. I haven't heard that movie in a while. You know what I liked about that movie? Charlie from Always Sunny is like the lead scientist in Pacific Rim, if I remember correctly. I always got a kick out of that. I love Charlie from Always Sunny. Moon said Tomb Raider is good. I love Tom Hanks. Interesting. Is there a new Tomb Raider movie? I have not seen it. If there is, DeFi said I'll toss out The Matrix 2 since I'm drawing a blank. All right, deal. I'll take it. DeFi with The Matrix. Good choice. Interesting. Dave also said nope, no favorite band. And as you guys probably know, DeFi is a music connoisseur out here and a fantastic guitar player and composer. So that's interesting. He says no favorite band. And then Mulligan said watched World War Z again this week. Still one of my favorites. Man, Mulligan though. World War Z with everything that's going on right now over there. Interesting choice. And I'm not going to say the words because I'll get deplatformed real quick on here. YouTube even limited my monetization on one of my last live streams because I mentioned some current events that you're not supposed to talk about. So I won't even say anything. But yeah, some of the locations in World War Z where some of the crazy stuff is going down. Man, I'm gonna have to watch that now. I'm gonna maybe on next time we do chickie time with the baby chicks when we're socializing them. Kelly and I will have dinner. Maybe we'll watch World War Z in parts because that is a great movie, by the way, and strangely relevant geographically with current events. Hopefully, there's no zombie situation going on that we don't know about, but who knows with what we hear through our typical channels of information. I gotta be real careful with how you say stuff, man. They literally demonetized some of my live streams recently because of me just talking freely about that stuff, and it's just like what the heck, man. I'm like a small like DeFi animal sanctuary YouTuber, and I don't know. I fully accept our benevolent AI overlords. For the record, if you're listening, all right, that's all I gotta say about that. DeFi said Goodfellas, a great movie, by the way. I love that movie. Serenity said, yeah, he was hysterical, and that's referencing Charlie, I think, from Always Sunny in Pacific Rim. Moon said, I love the Pacific. I lived in the Pacific. Yes, you did. I know that. I remember, and you showed me some. I think I saw pictures on your social media when you lived over there. Very cool. Very cool. You got to experience that kind of lifestyle over there. Very awesome. And Moon said, Dave, those are good movies. And she also said, I know this isn't a movie, but I like Game of Thrones. Man, Game of Thrones is almost like a movie, really. It's just like one big movie to me. At least that's how I watch stuff. Like, I'll just put it on and just binge watch it, something all at once if I like it. And that's kind of what happened with Game of Thrones. Like, when it first came out, I watched the whole thing in like one night. And I was messed up for work the next day for sure. But to me, it's like a big movie for sure. DeFi said the Friday trilogy, LMAO. Absolutely. Man, I haven't seen those movies in so long. They are great. I remember watching those when I was a kid, and I loved them. Moon said she likes stupid, funny movies. Dave said, I'll be quiet or you'll get demonetized. Yeah, man. I can't believe it. I checked today, and my last live stream was demonetized for something I talked about, and I don't even know. They didn't tell me specifics, so I'm going to appeal it, I guess, but that always takes forever for like a person to manually watch and check your videos, but it's just kind of a pain. You never know what it could be. And I'm lucky I just got, one video demonetized and not my whole platform or something like I've heard happening to other YouTubers, or getting shadow banned and then your content not being shown to anybody. So yeah, there are other platforms though. If I wanted to get into those topics, I probably would start a channel on a different platform more suited for free speech. God, that's such a weird thing to say this day and age. Such a weird thing to say. Dave said Pineapple Express. Yes, great movie. Great movie. Dave has never seen Game of Thrones. What? Dude, DeFi, watch Game of Thrones. All right, go get your favorite drink, some LaCroix, and a Waterloo, your favorites, and some popcorn, man, and a giant chocolate chip cookie like you showed me one time, and sit down and watch Game of Thrones for like 48 hours straight. It's worth it. All right, it's super entertaining. The last season got a little weird, but it was still good. It was still good. All right, but did get a little odd how they took things, but man, it's a fantastic show, really is. And Moon said, yeah, one long movie. She also said, I've been watching at work. Now at the end, when the dragons were fighting. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I don't know what you're talking about. What dragons? What are dragons? Yeah. Yeah, it got crazy there. The last season, they deviated heavily from the books, and I guess did he ever finish that like the last book or whatever? I don't think he did. So they kind of just made up the ending there, and then the author was just like, yeah, whatever, that's cool. But it was good. It's super worth watching. Dave said he watched Friday the other day. Moon said it's addictive. Dave, you'd probably like it. Serenity said that's crazy. How am I not banned yet? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I really don't know. Maybe just because you just recently got monetized, or you're on the what's it called? The YouTube Partner Light program. I don't know if it's as strict as the YouTube Partner program. So yeah, I don't know. Play around with it, see what happens. You never know. It caught me totally off guard. And the thing is, I've talked about much more controversial stuff on different episodes, and those ones were just like, those ones slipped by just fine. So I don't know if I just mentioned something too early in the video or what, because I hear that can also play a factor, or if it was a certain current event. Because one of the things, the notices I got was like, if you even mention some of the fighting that's going on in parts of the world, they'll demonetize your video. Just to start with. All right. So like, you don't even want to touch that topic. Yeah. Let me see. Dave said almost time for a Cylon binge. Yeah, boy, I agree, man. The Cylons. For those who don't know, it's Battlestar Galactica. They push up my nerd glasses there. Fantastic show. I always made fun of it because of Dwight Schrute from The Office. And, Jim's always like, Bears beats Battlestar Galactica, because that's what Dwight's into. Dwight's always talking about Battlestar Galactica. So I was always like, oh, haha, you must be a nerd watching Battlestar Galactica like Dwight Schrute. Man, I watched that show as a joke. I watched the first episode, and I was done. They got me. I was hooked. And I binge watched the whole thing for like starting Friday after work. And I watched it all Friday night, all Saturday night, all Sunday night. And like, I did not sleep. I was messed up. I had to call off work on Monday, and I'm sick. I can't come in. But it was Battlestar Galactica, and there's actually a hilarious Portlandia skit about that, and it's so true. Where the two main characters are just like, "Hey, what's this? Battlestar Galactica? Yeah, sure, let's put this in." And they watch it all weekend, and they have to call off work. They just keep watching it, and they get their electricity shut off on them. They get the bills are piling up. They haven't left the house in weeks. It's spot on. All right, that show is highly addictive. So good. Go check out Battlestar Galactica. Start episode 1, season 1. Watch it all the way through. And then once you're done with that, you're gonna be like, how can this be over? I need more. They actually created some a prequel as well as a sequel, I believe. they're like short little special edition mini seasons that you'll like. So go check that out. And DeFi and Cylons, by the way, are from Battlestar Galactica. So that's what Dave's talking about right there. So good, man. Moon said you should do an animal rescue channel. Go on the road and rescue animals. They get a lot of hits. You know, it's something we do kind of, but we do it when things happen, right? So we reluctantly step in to these situations because the need for animal rescue is infinite. There's infinite animals out there that need better homes, better care, love, help, everything, you name it. We can only do so much. So we only step in when there is literally no other option for the animal in question, which means if we didn't step in, the animal would suffer a horrible death that only we could prevent because everybody else has given up on them. And then that's when we step in because we are limited by time and money here. So we have to be strategic in doing the most good that we can for the most needy, right? And like there are a million dogs and cats out there that need adopted and rescued, and cows, pigs, chickens, horses, you name it, but only when it's like they're going to be killed in the next day or two if you don't come save this animal. That's when we step in, right? And those happen every couple weeks or months, and that's when we do our thing. And the thing is, for each one of those situations, we take on a new resident at the animal sanctuary that is with us forever. And each animal, no matter how small, ends up costing tens of thousands of dollars over their lifetime. It's crazy. So every animal we rescue, we have to factor that in, and we have to be like very strategic. And we work with the other animal rescues and sanctuaries in our network in southeastern United States. And we all say, hey, where are you at? Do you guys have resources? Do you have the infrastructure for this rescue case? Can you guys get there tonight at 3 a.m. and save this animal? Can we get a crew together to go do this? And a lot of it's facilitating that, reaching out through our networks, facilitating the connections, the contacts, disseminating the information, and putting the right people in motion to get the animals the help they need. And then when it's when it's us in that situation as the people to go out and go into one of these situations, then we do it. So yeah, it's a whole process, and we don't do it really for like glory or glamour. It's because they need help, right? So most of the time when this is happening, the last thing we're thinking about is pulling out our phone and hitting record, because these situations are sometimes super sad, super sketchy, super emotional. And like the last thing on your mind is, oh, I'm going to make a social media video, like take a selfie with like a dying animal or something. And so normally we get in there, we do the thing, we get the animal the treatment they need, the medical help, and then we'll start making some posts about it maybe. And then once they're at the sanctuary, stable and healthy, with their future's bright, maybe we'll make some videos with them in it. And I know every sanctuary and rescue does it differently. A lot of rescues and sanctuaries raise a lot of money using videos that are tragic and sad like that, and really kind of hit people in their emotions. But I don't know, it's an interesting charity to do work in for sure. But yeah, I do want to make more animal sanctuary content for sure. I'm always I'm doing almost for each like DeFi video I'm making these days, I'm doing like a video about animals. That's almost 1-for-1, which is what I've always wanted to do, is like talk about my interests and passions like DeFi and technology and crypto and business stuff, and then animal rescue work, which is my mission, I feel, in life. That's kind of what I feel called to do. And it's interesting now. I'm doing like a video, and Moon, you follow me on Instagram, so you see a lot more of the animal rescue work posts that I do there. And if you haven't already, if you want to see more animal sanctuary videos, go follow Karma Farm Sanctuary on YouTube. It's a newer channel. We haven't had it long, so we're just getting a bunch of videos up there, but there's a lot of animal videos. You can see kind of how the sanctuary has evolved over the years. Through that, we haven't really pushed the YouTube channel at all. Haven't really mentioned it, but check out it, Karma Farm Sanctuary on YouTube, and you'll see a lot of videos of some of those rescue situations or the aftermath. All right. Dave said, time for a Walter binge too. Oh man, I could watch Breaking Bad endlessly. That is such an amazing show. I've watched it all the way through 4 times now, I think, in my life. Back in college, I used to put it on before exams when I wanted to procrastinate. Anyway, I love that show. Breaking Bad's so good. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that one, check it out. Also, Better Call Saul was surprisingly good. That came out just a couple years ago with the similar cast and everything, and the lawyer from Breaking Bad. It's a great show as well. And Moon said, Walter White? Yeah, Walter White. Serenity said, or perhaps I am shadow banned and just don't know it. That would explain a lot. LOL. Hey, man. You never know. I don't think you are, but I do know right now, DeFi and crypto content it doesn't seem like it's heavily recommended in the algorithm compared to a lot of other stuff. So we are in a tough niche to get reach through the algorithm. And that's why like community building and what you're doing now on my channel right here, talking to us, get your name's on here, people see you, they'll go follow you. And that's what I do too. That's really the best way to do it, just to implant yourself in these communities and let people know, like, hey, I make content about this. You might find it valuable and useful, and that's how you can get a really good base going, even without the algorithm pushing your stuff. So yeah, man. But you never know, you could be shadow banned as well. You know what's crazy? Somebody posted a Twitter thread, or X thread. Now it's X. I'll never get used to that. So there's an X thread, and somebody who worked at Twitter pulled a bunch of the code interfaces. So a bunch of like the API interfaces that had like the function names or something. And part of their shadow ban or censorship code had items like, are they promoting an OnlyFans page? I shouldn't have even said that word. This video is probably going to get... That was a joke. YouTube. Not a joke. I'm making a reference. It's educational, okay? And I have to talk to the algorithm now to let it know the semantics. It's crazy. Crazy time we live in. So one of the functions, though, was, is this a crypto or DeFi post? Or something. It was like, is crypto post? Like, that was a function name. And which implies that they are shadow banning posts that mention crypto, or at least limiting their reach compared to other stuff. So I've been experimenting with, like, I don't know, different ways to kind of word things or whatever on X and whatnot. And I'm assuming they all kind of use similar technology. I'm assuming they're all kind of in bed together. With their like AI and their algorithms. So that's something to think about, and I really need to do some A/B testing on different SEO strategies to see, but that could get messy doing it on like my main channel and stuff. I don't know, but yeah, definitely thought-provoking stuff, Serenity. Moon said that too, but I was talking about Fringe. Oh man, Dave. Yeah, okay. So Dave was talking about Walter from the show Fringe. And that show's fantastic. I watched, I forget how many seasons of that because of DeFi's recommendation. And that show is great. I really enjoyed that show. Walter, what's his name? I forget his last name, but yeah, Walter is one of my favorite characters. Such a great character on Fringe. The mad scientist. I love it. And Moon said, good to know what not to talk about. And again, I don't know this stuff for sure. I don't know this 100%. It's like a game of cat and mouse where it's like playing with a black box, right? So in engineering, a lot of times we do like penetration testing or whatever with what we call a black box, where here's like a device, a machine, an algorithm, a system that we don't know what's going on inside of it. We just call it a black box. All we do know, though, is that we can put in these inputs, and based on the inputs, it has certain outputs, right? So that's kind of how I go about thinking about these algorithms. Like, if I say this or that in this video, then I get this result. And that's all we can do. And that kind of testing can take a lot. And if you put a lot of time and effort into each video, then it's kind of unrealistic to do unless you have a channel just specifically for testing that. And there are companies that do that stuff. SEO specific companies. Forget the name of the one. Hootsuite has some articles, I think, about this. And they do that, and they've done that with like TikTok accounts, where they will post a TikTok video with a thumbnail and a title and hashtags at one time of the day, and then they'll post it at another time of the day, or they'll post it at the same time on the same day each week and get completely different results. One will go viral and get like 1 million views, and the other will get like 10 views. It just doesn't even make sense half the time how the algorithm promotes this stuff. So a lot of it also, I think, is luck of the draw sometimes. Like, I don't know. And that's just with like a TikTok example. So, you know, take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I'm also out here just trying to figure it out. I don't know these things for sure. I've done a lot of research on it. I have a lot of experience out here, but at the end of the day, I don't really understand it, and it's constantly changing so fast. Every year, it seems to be different. Hey, Moon said she loves Battlestar Galactica and Stargate. Yeah, Stargate SG-1. I remember I loved that show. And Serenity said, I am a nerd and I'm proud of it. Absolutely, man. Me too. And Dave said, there's supposed to be another Battlestar on the way, but they'll probably ruin it. Yeah, they probably will. Man, how could they do another Battlestar without, like, Adama, Admiral Adama, and Starbuck? Are they going to have the same cast? Because, you know, Starbuck and Adama really make that show, if you ask me. Great show, man. Great show. Wild Angel said, hi, everybody. Hey, Wild Angel. Welcome to the show. By the way, if you guys didn't know already, the secret question that we are discussing at the moment for the giveaway is, what is your favorite movie? All right. So, Wild Angel, what is your favorite movie? All right. Dave said the last scene in Battlestar is like right now with all the robots and AI. Man, it really is. Maybe that's foreshadowing. Maybe they're trying to tell us what's to come. We can only imagine, man. And then back to what Moon was saying earlier. She said, yeah, you can't have too many animals yet, I guess. That's awesome. I love that. My bulldogs, vet bills all the time at the time were insane. Yeah, we spend thousands of dollars a month on vet bills. It's crazy. It's crazy. And she said, thank you and your girl for doing this. Hey, it's our pleasure. Like I said, it's my mission and I feel called to it. And so does my wife, Kelly. It's her mission as well. I'm blessed to have a partner that is that shares the same mission in life as me. So, you know, I know whatever she's doing is to benefit the animals and the mission to help as many as we can with whatever we've got. And she says, yeah, I hope these people use the money they get for the animals. That's always a tricky thing. And there are a lot of great organizations out there doing awesome work. A lot of them are huge though, like giant corporations that are nonprofits. I don't even want to say any names. You guys probably know plenty of them. But, you know, there are instances with charities like that where 90% of the donations go to like general and administrative fees, which, like, I guess is necessary at a point, but it makes you think, if I donate $100 to this giant organization, $90 of it goes to people's office salaries and $10 goes to, you know, animal food and vet bills. Where here, like, if you donate $100 going to vet bills and animal food, all of it, right? That's, you know, that's just how it is with us. You know, we're as small and boots on the ground as you can get, which I think is the most efficient type of a nonprofit, because we know where every single dollar is going. Heck, we stack up all these vet bills and the food on credit cards, and then we just like throw everything we got at it, and it's like the fundraising aspect of this is crazy. So a nonprofit, a charity, animal rescue, and this probably goes for like a humanitarian kind of charity as well. But when you're like a small rescue organization or sanctuary, like the bills pile up, and like it is my job just to get just to get money and just throw it at this thing and just constantly chop this thing down, just chopping down these credit card bills for the sanctuary. And it's nuts, because the more I scale our income with these businesses, the bigger the sanctuary grows and the faster that happens. So it's like sanctuary grows, the expenses grow, so I have to grow the income to just chop this thing down. And it's like a nonstop battle and grind. It's crazy. So I got to find some magic to scale. And that's why I started this YouTube channel and this giant social media marketing platform now with all this reach. I'm reaching donors in other countries of the world now that love what we're doing, support us in our mission, and maybe they send us $20, or maybe they send us $5 a month or something. And every little dollar like that helps, right? So I always say, if you guys want to help out with that stuff, go find Karma Farm Sanctuary. I'll now that I've revealed the name of the sanctuary, at first I was nervous because I didn't want people coming here and messing with the animals and stuff, because the whole crypto DeFi scene can be a little sketchy at times, as you guys know. But I don't care anymore. I'm just trying to do as much good as I can, as big as possible before I die, right? I don't care anymore. Sorry, Kelly, if you're listening. She's a little more like, don't get us murdered. And I'm like, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, every dollar helps. So if you want to support us on like Patreon, go find Karma Farm Sanctuary on Patreon. I'll put the link here. I don't know if this will work, but let's see. All right, there you go. I don't know if that'll work, but let me type that in. Patreon.com/. Is that it? There you go. That's us. All right. That's Karma Farm Sanctuary. On Patreon, it's the easiest way to support us. We're also on Instagram and Facebook with a donation button there through PayPal, if that works. We also have like the donation wallet down here in crypto, if that helps too. But yeah, every dollar, even if it's like $5 a month, $20 a month, $1 a month on Patreon. If I can get 1,000 people to donate $5 a month, that's $5,000 a month that we can put towards these vet bills that are like $5,000+ a month, just on vet bills, not including the food, the infrastructure, the expansion, all the stuff. So yeah, every little bit helps. Absolutely. Serenity said, yep, it worked. All right, cool. Thanks for checking that as well. All right, let me come back up here. DeFi said, "You're doing it the right way, my friend." Thank you, DeFi. I'm trying my best, and thank you for all your help, man. I know you've been, right here side by side with me for, man, probably like over a year now. I don't even know. When did we meet, Dave? But you've been super helpful, and I always appreciate and respect all the advice that you give me with a lot of this business stuff and finance stuff, marketing, SEO stuff. It's always good to have somebody to bounce some ideas off of and get feedback, and I appreciate everything you helped me with. Moon said, "Yeah, in a happy way." Serenity said, "You're doing great, Alex. Keep up the good works, brother." Thanks, man. I'm doing my best. I really am doing my best. Kelly's doing her best too. She's a trooper. I'm telling you, that girl works harder than anybody I know. So we're trying our best out here, and we got, I don't know how many years left in our lives, but we're just gonna like sprint to that finish line, trying to do as much good as we can now that I've kind of matured at this point in my life, to an extent, right? I'm still, I feel like I'm a 17-year-old inside, but I'm 35, and I got maybe like another 100 years or so to go. Probably live to be like 130, 140 years old, however long humans live. And yeah, I think that'll be a good run. If I save a couple million animals before then, leave a giant organization chugging along, saving animals long after I'm dead. Yeah, that's my plan. DeFi said, "Don't you have a link tree for all of your links?" I could have sworn there was one. We need to add one in the official links. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, DeFi, now that we've revealed the name Karma Farm Sanctuary, our 501c3, to the YaBonks brand and community, I do think it's time for me to start putting the Karma Farm socials and everything in my link tree for YaBonks, because that way I can start funneling the YaBonks community and viewers and everything straight to the animal sanctuary, and then they can decide, okay, if I want to make a tax-deductible donation straight to the sanctuary, I can do that. If I want to support YaBonks and his channel, I could do it this way, and then there will be options there, because both actually help big time, right? Because I still have to be able to make a living to pay the mortgage, the electric bill, the internet, all this business stuff. That all comes out of my pocket. So like, I still need to have this business profitable, but then the nonprofit charity also, I'm dumping every bit of profit that I make basically in my life into the nonprofit. Yeah, Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover would be so mad at me if he realized how I am not putting anything towards retirement, essentially. YOLO. Yeah. And DeFi said, "I just looked. It's not posted in the Discord links." Right, it's not yet. And that's something that I do need to update. So Discord, Linktree, all that stuff. I need to put all the links for Karma Farm Sanctuary in there now. And Dave, if I forget in the next couple days, remind me. I've got a crazy week ahead of me. We've got more guests visiting us for the next week, and on Sunday I'm going to Tampa with John Thomas, the famous bodybuilder, and we're going to be doing an event down there together. We're going to be having a gun show for the animals, essentially, and we're going to be raising money for not only Karma Farm Sanctuary, but also for dozens of other animal sanctuaries. And we're going to be splitting the donations up to a whole bunch of animal sanctuaries across the country. It'll be a really cool event, and I'm really excited to do it. I got to wake up at like 3 a.m. and get everything ready to drive down there to do this, but it's going to be cool. Yeah. And Chris Cruz says, Linktree is great. Yeah, it really is. Triple Moon said, "Put some merch up." I absolutely will. We actually just got our first batch of Karma Farm Sanctuary shirts in. We did a test run. They are so cool, you guys. I can't wait to show you. Man, I should have been wearing it on this. Kelly, are you listening? Kelly, my dear sweet wife, are you listening? Bring me a Karma Farm Sanctuary shirt that we just got today, actually. And if you guys like how it looks, maybe we'll be putting these on sale because it turned out really good. DeFi said, "We need to have another automation chat, LOL." Yeah, we do, brother. We do. I need to automate more. I know. And Moon said, "Awesome. That's nice. Yeah." Let me scroll back up here. Moon said, "Oh, okay. So did you open another channel?" Yeah, on YouTube. Go. I wonder if this will work. If I just put in at Karma Farm. I don't know if this will work, but in the chat, I just posted at Karma Farm Sanctuary. And this YouTube channel we've had private for a long time. Not for a long time, but for the past couple weeks. And we've just been uploading our other Sanctuary content to it just to get a content base. And then we also are going to have like a membership platform on there. Along Patreon. You are the best. Thank you, Kelly. You guys, check this out. Karma Farm Sanctuary. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Hold up. Woo! All right, I'm back. I'm back. That was the first time I've taken my shirt off on a live stream. All right, so there it is. Karma Farm Sanctuary. I think it turned out super cool, right? So if you guys want one of these, just let me know in DMs. We'll get you one. This is the prototype, though. I'm gonna be wearing it on Sunday to this event that we're gonna be fundraising for, and thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Wild Angel said that shirt is cool. Funny Toro said awesome t-shirt. DeFi said that's a cool shirt. Triple Moon said I subscribed. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. Yeah, please subscribe to Karma Farm Sanctuary on YouTube. Follow us on like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. We're just getting everything rolling with all that. You know, we've been most active on Instagram and Facebook for the past couple years. So that's where our main stuff is. But we're trying to focus on getting a YouTube channel going. So we've got, I don't know how many videos, but yeah. So if you guys want one of these shirts, Karma Farm Sanctuary, our good friend Jeff, he's animal rescue volunteer down here. He's an amazing artist. All right, this guy's literally like a savant artist. He just was like, I'm like, hey, could you make us a logo? And he's like, yeah, man, what do you want? And Kelly's like, I want some like awesome flying rooster, like it's a phoenix or something, but kind of in like the Hunger Games logo essence. And he's like, I got you. And then he made this. So I think it turned out super cool. Got a little K in there for Karma Farm. Yeah. I love it. Hey, Moon said, I'm Year of the Rooster. That's awesome. Well, we've got a lot of rescue roosters here. So we rescue a ton of roosters. They're one of the most abused animals. A lot of cockfighting rings and stuff like that. So a lot of crazy rooster situations. And yeah, and we save those too. And I think it looks super cool. So Jeff did an amazing job. Jeff, if you're watching, Jeff or Marissa, thanks for the amazing logo you donated to us. You're an amazing artist, Jeff. Toro said, I was gonna say it looked like the Hunger Games. Yeah, so exactly. And Moon says, I gotta get one. Awesome. DM me and we'll get you one. And Serenity said, that's an awesome shirt. Hell yeah, I will rock it, buddy. Awesome. You guys are the best. Seriously. And this was our prototype. So we literally just got these today. And we're like, oh, I hope it turns out all right. And I think it turned out real cool. You guys are the best. see. All right. Did I miss anybody? By the way, let me scroll back to the secret question, okay? So the giveaway secret question is, what is your favorite movie? I just want to scroll through, make sure I didn't miss anybody. DeFi said, bro, we need to get a bunch of this automated. It's 2023. I know, man. I know. And it's hard. I'm wearing so many hats out here. And I'm just like running one thing to another. So even setting aside a couple hours to set up even something like that or a website, it's just like it's crazy how things are right now with all this stuff taking off. DeFi said, I thought he was talking about Breaking Bad too. And he said, this is why you guys need sites, blogs, socials, email all tied together and automated. Yes, dude, help me with that, please, Dave. We had a really nice site. It got hacked last year though. I got all the files though. I just gotta reset it up and get a new SSL cert for it. But yeah, I gotta set that back up. We had a newsletter collection program. I think we're using like MailChimp or something, or MailerLite. I don't remember which one, but I got an account for that still. But yeah, I need to automate all that stuff for sure. And I've been telling Kelly, because she's doing the social media for Karma Farm, so she's managing the animal videos and posts and stuff on Karma Farm, and it takes her a while to like do it on TikTok and then Instagram and then Facebook and then Twitter and then YouTube. It's a long process, handcrafting each one for each platform. And I know there are automation things out there to auto post it across all social media platforms in an optimized fashion. So we definitely got to utilize something like that. Funny Toro said, hello, friends. Hey. Serenity said, great advice. Thanks, brother. And Serenity said, I've been changing up tags and keywords and titles, and it's a tough battle, but my mentor prepared me for a long, hard battle, so bring it on. Thanks, man. It is a long, hard battle, but we will persevere. And I think YouTube appreciates perseverance more than anything else. Consistency and perseverance. So just don't give up. YouTube eventually will not be able to deny us any longer. Who am I kidding? Serenity, you're one of the most successful YouTubers out here, by the way. If you guys didn't know this, so I know Serenity is getting close to 1,000 subscribers, but he built his whole channel in the bear market of DeFi. Okay? It's crazy. A lot of other YouTubers I know out here, DeFi and crypto YouTubers, large ones, a lot of them, every month, they have been losing subscribers just from the market. So instead of like losing 10, 20, 100 subscribers a month, like a lot of these other crypto YouTubers, Serenity has been gaining dozens and hundreds of subscribers a month in the bear market. All right. So when you look at things at a growth trajectory perspective, Serenity is one of the most successful DeFi YouTubers out here right now. All right. Interesting fact to think about. And my channel's also been growing too. So, but Serenity is really, I mean, if you're looking at just like percentage growth, he's been growing hand over fist, as they say, like gangbusters, man. So yeah, it is a long, hard battle, but keep in mind you're fighting that long, hard battle right now in the hardest time to do it, in the trenches. So come that bull market, man, you're gonna take off. All right, let's see. Moon said, I watched Nick Nimmin and Make Money Matt. YouTube Studio should have a thumbnail creator. Yeah, and I use canva.com for my thumbnails. I love it. It saves me so much time, and I can get my artistic vision exactly how I want it, which is important to me. I know a lot of people don't care as much about the thumbnails, but I'm real particular about my thumbnails most of the time. Triple Moon said, me too, Moon, always watching and learning how to take it to the next level. Funny Toro said, Memento, dude, great movie. All right. Put Toro on here. All right, Funny Toro, I got you. I knew I missed one somewhere. He said my favorite movie. Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't seen that one in a while. Moon said I learned a lot from Nick. Star Wars is one of her favorite movies of all time. She likes how they wrote it backwards. Dave I said Tommy Boy. That's a great movie too. And I love the original Star Wars movies. Power Bill, LOL. Yes, Dave said the first trilogy. I agree. The first trilogy is the best. Empire Strikes Back was epic when that first came out, says Dave Fi. I agree. All right, I'm caught up on those. And Dave said we should have an annual wheel giveaway, but for sanctuaries. Dude, I like that. He said make it an event like that online. I love that idea, man. Yeah, we are connected to a lot of animal sanctuaries all around the country and around the world. I think that's an awesome idea. Please don't let me forget that. I got a Swiss cheese brain sometimes, so remember that for me, Dave. There's like, I've asked you to remember like 3 things. You come up with all these great ideas. Don't let me forget. Bartosh, did someone say automation? Bartosh loves automating things, dude. Bartosh, Dave, we 3 should collaborate on something for this automation, especially for like the animal sanctuary. Consider it charity, man, for a good cause. I know Bartosh, you're amazing at that stuff, and DeFi, I know you're a genius, so I could use all the help I could get. Seriously, you guys, I like to surround myself with people smarter than me, and I'm glad you guys are here. Seriously. Moon said, is it in the description or drop the link? Yep. All right, I've caught up. Moon said, nice logo. Awesome, you guys. Wild Angel said, Ever After. I think I've seen that one. Is that a rom-com? I think Kelly made me watch that. I love rom-coms. Is that weird? I love a good rom-com. Dave said Ferris, can probably name 1,000 more movies. Ferris Bueller's a great movie. Wild Angel said Serenity has done an amazing job. We are very proud of him. Me too. I'm super proud of Serenity. Really amazing what he's done. Moon said Harold and Kumar Christmas. Dave I said Final Destination. Dave also said all my thumbnails would be banned if I made thumbnails. LOL. Yeah, they would, Dave. I can see all your like Pepe memes and stuff. I shouldn't even say that word. I'm sure that's gonna get me like shadow banned. Oh well, whatever. Triple Moon said Dave, but you're good at them. Yeah, Dave is good at them. Man, if you applied your meme making abilities to thumbnails, you could be you could take the what's that? You could take the Fiverr market by storm, bro. Strange said, great show, brother. Sorry I have to suck to step out to keep the party going. Thanks, Doc. You got it, man. Serenity, I'll see you in a little bit. I'll put your show on while I'm doing some work here after this. Bartosh said, I am in. Yes, Bartosh. Awesome. All right. Me, you, and Day 5. Let's have a meeting of the minds. See what we can come up with. I would really I appreciate it so much. Serenity said, great show, brother. Got to duck out. Day 5 said, I'll create an automation channel on the server. Awesome idea, Dave. Awesome idea. Man, it's so cool, you guys, being part of a community like this. It's like I have 1,000 brains. Seriously, it's crazy to think about, you guys. I consider all of you part of my mastermind alliance. If you guys have ever read, I don't know, is that from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich? You know, Mastermind Alliance. Henry Ford had one. All these other people, and the key is just to surround yourself with people smarter than you that are aligned with your mission, and help each other out however you can, right? So thank you guys for being a part of that with me. And Moon said, what is this purple light with the hand behind you? That's just a plastic, like 3D printed moon, triple moon. It's a purple moon. I can make it all sorts of different colors though. You want it red or yellow or blue or white? You want me to make it brighter? Kind of cool, right? Purple again. Green. Yeah, all sorts of cool things. Got a little remote here. Yeah, so triple moon. That's my moon. And I like to have a backlight in my videos because it helps balance out the lighting and like the white balancing and color correction of my camera. So I have these two backlights here for that, and then I've got side lights, an above light, a ring light. I got a whole studio set up at this point for optimal lighting and stuff. I'm always messing with it though and trying to optimize it and get better. Final Destination is good. I'll hire you for funny ones. I think she's talking to Dave. I have a funny thumbnail of setting off a bomb or disaster. Is actually a meme of me. Bring it up closer. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. That's funny. That's right. Triple Moon. You have memes. I think DeFi's even made memes about you. He's made memes about me too. That's a badge of honor. All right. I also have memes made of me by Dave. He's a meme master in our community. And DeFi said, that's cool. I didn't know it changed colors. Yeah, it was like $10 on Amazon, right? Like, I need a cheap backlight that doesn't have a cord. It's battery. It's like rechargeable and stuff. It was like $10. I've been using it for like a year straight. So super worth it. Triple Moon said, can I get it on Amazon? Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think the link is in my description of the show. So if you look down in the description, I think I've got one of the lights in there, but if not, I can pull it up real quick. There it is. Here you go. I'll give you the link. Okay, it was like $27. Maybe I got the smaller one, but regardless, here it is. This is one I got. All right, there you go, Moon. There's a link to the light right there with it's remote controlled, battery charged. I can flash it, strobe it, I can fade it. Check this out. So I can have it just like alternate colors. I don't know if that's ideal, if that'll mess with my color balance on the video. But yeah. There we go. I've broken it. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. The smooth function doesn't seem to work, but the fade function does. It's kind of fun. I'll leave that on fade for you guys. All right. All right, you guys, let's do the giveaway real quick, all right? Because I've been streaming a little longer than I anticipated. All right, let me pull up everybody. Got Wild Angel, Funitoro, got Triple Moon on here. Got Bartosh, okay. Got all your names. Dave, I said, great, more stuff I'll buy that I don't need. Dude, you know what you don't need that both Moon and I have? A 22-pound crystal ball, all right, on Amazon. It's one of the coolest things I ever bought. It's crazy. It'll light everything on fire if you put it outside. Moon, I know you got that same crystal ball as me. It's awesome. All right, let me shuffle all these names. And then we will go ahead and spin the wheel. There we go. Okay. No way. Oh, Dave has said, no, that's what I need. And then Moon said, yeah, it set my grass on fire. Did it really? I've been so tempted to take it outside, but I'm terrified of burning my house down with it. The box it came in was just covered in stickers that said, "Careful, fire hazard. Do not take outside." If the sun even touches it, apparently just shoots like fire lasers and bursts everything into flames. It's one of the coolest things ever. And Moon said you could probably sell it for $200. Oh, for sure. If you took that to a flea market or a farmer's market or anything, you could easily sell that thing for a couple $100. For sure. And I think I got it on sale for like less than 100 for like $80 or something crazy. It's wild. You definitely sell that for a couple $100. Moon said, taking it before sunrise. Yeah, or put a blanket over it. Dave said, I'll clear out some of these neighbors with it. Oh my gosh. You don't think your awesome guitar amp playing at 6 a.m. doesn't do it already? All right. Here are the names with the YaBonks member club members, YaBonks club members, as well as the entries from the live show. And I've shuffled the names. Let's put the wheel on 23 seconds for good luck. Here we go. Moon said, LMAO, crystal balls do a lot of crazy stuff. They really do. And it even I'm not trying to get superstitious or whatever, but I swear I can feel it. If I'm sitting near it, I swear that thing has a presence to it. It's just something about it. It just feels like it feels like something. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what it is, but it's interesting. Everybody who comes to my house is like, that's interesting. Everybody's drawn to it. And I always tell them, don't look too hard. You might see the future. Careful now with the divination stuff. And don't take it outside. And Dave said, dude, after that day, it was the last time they ever woke me up with loud music. LOL. Yeah, I bet. Moon said a lot of energy. Yeah, it does. It feels like it feels like it has an energetic presence of some kind. I'm not going to claim I understand it, but it's something. I'll tell you what. It's bizarre. It's fascinating to me. All right, so I got all the names on here. I'm just going to do a quick $10 giveaway, you guys. All right, so I'm going to pick a winner for $10 and whatever I have in my wallet at the moment. Probably some BNB since I just broke apart my MDB BNB pair earlier. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And the winner is Snorky Pie. Snorky Pie is a great guy. He's a developer from the Netherlands or Finland or Sweden, somewhere around there. Anyway, he's a brilliant developer, and he is a long-time YaBonks Club member. One of the longest in the Discord server. He's been a longtime supporter of the YaBonks Show and community. So thank you so much, Snorky Pie, for your ongoing support. I will send you the $10 that you won tonight as a small gesture to say thank you for being here, supporting us, so I can keep doing this. All right, you guys. That's the giveaway for tonight. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and DeFi said frequency, quote unquote. Yeah. And Moon said BNB is going up. Congratulations. And DeFi said good. Been stuck in it forever. Yeah, for sure. All right, you guys. That's about it for me tonight. A couple closing reminders. DeFi, remind me about all that automation stuff again in DMs, so I don't forget. I put it on my to-do list. And the other great idea you had was the Sanctuary annual spin the wheel giveaway. I think that'd be an awesome thing for to get the crypto and DeFi community to do, is do like another community like fundraiser like we did last holiday season, and then pick a winner, which will just be one of the sanctuaries on the list, and then I'll just go like give them a giant wad of cash. I'll take all the crypto money, take it like take the crypto money, off ramp to the bank account, go to my bank, be like, give me all the money in cash, and then I'll just go up to them and give them in cash on camera again, like I did last year with Live Freely. That was a lot of fun to do. One of my favorite experiences as a YouTuber. So I think that'd be a really cool thing to do, DeFi. Great idea. Other things to note. DeFi pinned it. Awesome. Thank you. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment for the algorithm. And make sure to now follow Karma Farm Sanctuary on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, Twitter, all these places. We'll be updating the YaBonks community links with all the Karma Farm Sanctuary stuff. So I'm going to be totally merging the brands. You'll be able to find all that information there. 501c3, nonprofit charity. So everything donated to Karma Farm is tax deductible. So you can lower your tax bill with the IRS. And if you need a receipt for tax purposes, DM me. Just reach out to me, and I have a receipt I can give you for whatever your donation is. And then that way, if you ever need to show the IRS, yes, I did donate that, you'll have it in writing from me. And yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Moon said, when I come across a lot of money, I'll definitely donate to Karma more. Thank you so much. She said, I'll probably do some on payday. You're amazing, Moon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dave said, I play the lotto. It's called DeFi. Me too, man. It's my favorite. It's my favorite casino in town. And Moon said, I do play the lottery though. Mega and Power. You guys are great. And Dave said, have a good night. While Angel said, have a great weekend. Time to get freaky with Serenity. You have fun getting freaky with Serenity, Wild Angel. I will watch from afar. I'll tune in tonight and watch Freaky Friday on Serenity's channel in a little bit. So thank you, everybody, for watching. You guys are the best community ever. Thanks for sticking with me and watching the whole live stream. And if you caught this on replay, leave a comment and a like. I appreciate it. And I will see you next Friday. Good night, everybody.